Hi, all my lovely people out there. I am in a town about 20 miles away from where I live. I come all the way up here to get me a pizza, Caesar's Pizza, and I've eaten one piece so far. And I got me a Mountain Dew, which is high in caffeine, which they say it's not good for you, but I don't have the proof of that. So, anyway, I oh gosh, you're not gonna know what I did. I'm telling y'all, I'm a chronic furniture mover. I got up this morning, was talking to my friend. Well, not talking, texting with my friend. And I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna move some furniture around, so I'm probably gonna be quite busy. So, and I was, and finally I got hungry, and I didn't feel like I just got the dishes pretty well done, and I didn't want to mess up any dishes, so I headed out. I got dressed and I headed out. And I'm up here now. And but I moved my I know. But here's the thing. I like new surroundings. And so if I move this, that, or whatever around different spots, I feel like I'm in a new house, a new home. So, and I didn't really like the way where I had the Christmas tree sitting. So that's where I started. I started with that. And then I put my recliner back in the corner where I originally had it. And then I put the tree back on the other side like I originally had it, but it's a little bit more space in there. And I wanted to do that because I knew it was going to be easier to decorate it for the video I'm going to do. And here's the thing. Where I had my dining room table was back in the studio, and the only thing it was serving for me there was a nice decoration and lay some books on it, or do a video from it, or whatever. And I never had a chance to sit down and sit at it and have a coffee talk like we usually do, you know. I mean, there just wasn't enough room in there to do that. Now, I grant you, where I've now got it sitting, it kind of blocks the way that where I would use my walker to get myself through the hallway / kitchen area. And I thought to myself, no, wait a minute. If I want that bad enough and I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Just do it. So I did it. I did it. For me. That's what I'm talking about when I say do things for you. Now, I'm not saying don't do things for other people. That's not what I'm saying. You got to fill your cup up first before you have got enough running over, because the Bible says, I'm not exactly the exact words, but it says, you fill my cup till it runneth over. So when it's running over is when you can give to others. So anyway. So I've got it sitting out there, and I've got plenty of room to walk around it, but I can't get my walker through there. So I said to myself, self, now you have got to start to do something more that's going to help your legs get stronger than using that walker. Alrighty then. Alrighty. So the walker is going to be strictly for going out places when I need it, and from when I get up in the mornings, or in the middle of the night or something, and to hold on to it till I get my bearings, and then I can walk from there. And then everything else I can hold on to if my knee happens to give out or something. So anyway, that's what I did. I did get my bed made today, and I got my little new vacuum thing out and vacuumed everything up and got my dishes done. And and here, remember me talking about wanting a place to put my makeup and stuff on? Well, that other thing wasn't working out. So I took my side table that I had by my recliner, where I had put my makeup in it before and it wasn't working. So I took that and put it in where the table was in my studio. And I put a little mirror up on the wall so that I could sit there and put my makeup. In fact, I did it a little bit. I don't know if you can see. Did a much better job. I'm telling you, environment makes a big difference in someone's life. You got to know that. Clutter makes a big difference in people's lives. It'll ruin you. It'll mess up with your brain, because your brain was created to be organized. And when there's too much stuff around and about, it clutters my mind. That's for sure. And so I got that set up. And I do want to get me just the right height of no, I don't need one. Who knows? But right now I'm going to use my office chair. All I have to do is swing my office chair around there, let it down as low as it'll go, and I'm face to face with my mirror, and I can work at it that way. So I'm getting excited. See, now that's what happens. Everybody's not like me. I know that. Everybody's not like me. And when I get the idea that I can do something, or I'm going to do something, and then I find a way, and I sit and think about it, and me and the creator work it out till we come up with a solution. So that's what I did. And so everything's good with me today. I mean, it's dreary out here. It's been snow flurrying, and guess what else happened to me yesterday? Now here's one of these places where you got to go with the flow. You can't sit down and worry about it and fret about it. I was sitting in the house yesterday, just mind my own business, which I always do, mind my own business, but this big windstorm started hitting my camper, and it whipped my awning all over the place. Just shredded it. And I said to myself, there's nothing you can do about it, Joy. You might as well just go over there and sit down and let the creator handle it. So that's what I did. And then my daughter came down. She said, what'd you do out here? I said, I didn't do it. I said, the wind tore my awning up. So she called her husband, my son-in-law, and he come down and rolled it up, but it bent it all up. So probably I'm just take it off. Just gonna take it off, and I'm not gonna get another one. I'll just get for summertime, I'll get me one of them round tables or square table, whatever fits, whatever looks nicest, with an umbrella on it. So I'm good. I mean, it is what it is. Things like that happen, and people get too upset about things. and worried. They're so sick about it. So, but I wanted to tell you too. I took my email off of my site because I had gotten an email. What they said, they were a couple, right? Husband and wife team, and they were consoling me. Yeah, that's what they said. Well, that was the first one, and I thanked them, right? And then the next one was, well, do you want to join this Christian club? I asked them, no, I'm not into that kind of stuff. Then they kept sending me more and sending me more and sending me more, and I just wouldn't, I wasn't answering them. So I finally blocked them. Well, if you're not going to reply, they want to know why I wasn't replying back. Well, first of all, I don't have to reply back. And, well, if you're not going to reply back, then we're just going to go in and cancel our subscriptions. Well, go for it. I don't care. So I took my email off of there, and I get enough of that crap on comments and stuff. I don't need it getting it, which I feel like it's coming directly into my home through email. I don't need that. I have a life too. And, well, they bashed me. They bashed me, not them ones. No, then I got one last night. That's why I took the email off. It looked like it was 5 pages long, bashing me, telling me that I'm there. I am telling everybody that I'm a Christian, and I'm going in there and bashing on the disabled and telling them they're lazy. Well, I didn't answer back. I mean, I didn't look at the whole thing. That was enough for me to see. So enough of that. So I am almost, and I know I have told everybody that I am not a religious person. I am not of any kind of religious affiliation, none whatsoever. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Hindu. I'm not an Islam, whatever you call them. I'm not a Jew. I'm just a child of the Most High Creator, the Most High, Yahuwah. That's his name. Bottom line. I don't need to go through any religion, through any organization to talk to my Creator. And I certainly have never once said anybody that's disabled on my channel, have I ever called anybody lazy. I try to encourage everybody that if this person can do it, I'm sure you could find a way to do it. Now, there are some that can't. But if you can still speak and you can still think, and you can get somebody else to help you with your ideas that you can come up with to help you navigate your life better, then by all means do it. And it's hard. Yes, it's hard to be disabled. It's hard to have a disability. It's hard to have a handicap. But in some cases, I'm going to say in most cases, it's very rare that there's a disability out there that there can't be some sort of a solution to it. And, but we have to be willing to make that change. That's just like me. I did tell you that I decided to get my knees fixed. Now, that's going to be hard on me. Now, here's what's probably going to happen. They're probably going to tell me, okay, I'm sorry, We can't do the surgery yet. You're going to have some shots. And we can't do surgery until you've had at least 3 bouts of shots. I don't want that cortisone in my body. That causes kidney damage. My Aunt Rosamond died because of too much cortisone in her body. I am not ready to die. And, oh, God love everybody. God love y'all. I know when I say this, I'm going to hear a lot. I do not buy life insurance. I will not buy life insurance because, as far as I'm concerned, that's planning your death. Now, what I can do, I can put some money aside that if that was to happen, or when it would happen, then there would be enough money for my family to handle it. But I am not going to buy life insurance just to pre-plan my death. Not going to do it. That's as bad as me standing around all the time, which I've done it, and I'm quitting it. Standing around saying I'm sick, I can't walk, I'm unable to walk, I'm too tired. No, I am not sick. My body is a little off kilter, but right now it's going to be taken care of. So I am not planning for my death like my sister did. I'm just not doing it. And so many other people do. You're giving them people your money. Think about this. Giving them people and them insurance companies your money, you're investing it into them is what you're doing because they're using your money. It's not safely tucked away in a little account just for you. It's no. They're using your money when you could be using it now. You could take half of that and put it aside in your own little account at home or whatever. Now, of course, now I know they're changing it to digital, but you could do that in your own bank account instead of sending it to the insurance companies. Because in the end, they can crash too. Just remember that. Just saying, they can crash too. And there goes all your money. So, anyway, that's enough for today. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. And it comes, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy some more of my pizza before I head out to where I'm going. And merry heart doeth good like medicine. Remember that. Because a broken spirit will dry up your bones. And you'll lose all your bones, and all you'll have is skin hanging there. I met this girl once. I don't know if I told you this. I was in the hospital for my back, and I was supposed to be staying in bed. I didn't do it. Not me. So I got up and started walking around visiting the patients, and said. And there was this lady laying in bed, and she had braces on her legs, but it was just skin. There was no bone. And she told me what it was, but I can't remember. I mean, that was back in '87. Keep your heart merry. Don't let your spirit get broken. And even if I say something that kind of you cringe at it a little bit or whatever, don't get angry. Don't get upset at it. Sit down with you and your Creator and talk about it back and forth. And forgiveness is a big thing, because if you can't forgive somebody else, then that'll rot away inside of you. I'm just trying to give you some steps about how you can take your thought process and your imagination and your situation, how you can make it better for yourself. So if you think you can or if you think you can't, you're right. You are. You know that, don't you? You got to have belief. You got to have faith in yourself, you in your creator, and whatever it is you endeavor to do. You got to know. You got to know that it's going to work out fine. Worrying about it does not help. That belief, that faith that all is going to be fine. So we'll talk to you later.